Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're reviewing one of the newest futures prop firms that is out in this space right now. And it's making serious noise because of some amazing features and amazing prices. If you've ever heard of them, you're probably wondering, are they legit? Are the payouts smooth? And are the rules that they offer trader friendly? I've gone through everything, looked through all the details, the rules, community feedback, seeing when they get the real payouts. Now, Blue Guardian Futures is an extension of the already existing Blue Guardian brand. And Blue Guardian are already established in the Forex prop firm space, known for the CFD trading challenges. But this time, they've stepped into the futures space with some pretty competitive offers when you're comparing it to other futures prop firms. Some of these include a 100% profit split up to $15,000. So the first $15,000, you don't even need to split it with them. You keep everything. You can also get the option to receive weekly payouts on Blue Guardian Futures. And they've got an end of day drawdown. So if you go into drawdown within the middle of the day, as long as you crawl out of that drawdown before the end of the day, then you keep your account and don't fail it. What's amazing, they're offering traders funded accounts up to $450,000 with flexible rules and generous profit splits, like I mentioned before. As much as the futures prop firm variant of Blue Guardian was released this year, these guys aren't brand new, like I said before. They've already got a reputation in the trading space. And as you can see right here, you can see all the payouts that they're doing currently with people all across the world. Some in India, some in Germany, Brazil, Chile, US, UK. So it's available in a lot of different countries. They provide bank transfer payments, cryptocurrency payments, and other local payment methods. And it's all supported through this payment system, RiseWorks. And after 7 days, you can request your payout whenever you like. Payments will be processed through RiseWorks within 48 hours. And you've got unlimited time to pass your challenges, no maximum or minimum trading days, which is a massive plus. A lot of other prop firms have minimum trading days, but you can literally decide to trade and make as much money as you like to try and get this challenge account passed. Now let's look at the evaluation options that are available on Blue Guardian Futures, as this is what everyone wants to know. And at the time of creating this video, there is 50% off all the challenges, which is absolutely amazing. So we'll look at the prices right now, and this promo code has been lasting for quite a while now, which is very generous of the Blue Guardian team. So we'll first look at the standard options that are available right now. So usually these accounts for the $50,000 account would cost you $100, but it's half price, so it is $50 a month. For the 100K account, it is $97 a month. It used to be $194, and the 150K account is $143 a month. That used to be $287. Now, with the promo code, these prices are very competitive and some of the best in the futures prop firm space. Your profit target is 6%, so on a 100K account it would be $6,000 obviously. Your daily loss limit is 2.5% and your maximum drawdown is 3.5%. The max position that you can do is 6 contracts. And on the standard option, there is no activation fee. Now with futures prop firms, as soon as you pass the challenge, with a lot of them, you have to pay an activation fee, which with the Guardian option is $149 a month. But with the standard, you don't have to pay any activation fee, but you have to pay a tiny bit more. on the monthly fee. They have a scaling rule, a micro scaling rule, and a consistency rule. So single day profits cannot exceed 40% of the total of profits made. Then we're on to the Guardian option, and these are slightly cheaper, but obviously you have to pay the activation fee. And there's also a reset fee, so if you fail your challenge, you can reset it for a lovely price of $70, which is quite standard in the industry. Then we go on to the Guardian option. So it used to cost you for a 50K account $79 a month, but it costs you $39 a month with this promo code. 100K account option used to cost $159, it is $79 a month. And the 150K account costs you $239 a month. Well, it used to, now it costs you $119 a month. The profit target on this is slightly higher, it is 8%. But the benefit of using the Guardian challenge is that there's no daily loss limit. Now, if you see with a standard option, the daily loss limit for the 100K account is 2.5%. Well, why you'd want to use the Guardian challenge, even if you have to pay the activation fee, is that the drawdown is higher. The drawdown is 4%. And with that end of day drawdown, it makes it a lot easier if you do go into any type of loss to crawl yourself back out of it. The payout period on a Guardian feature is 14 days, a week longer than the standard. You've obviously got the activation fee of $149, and the reset fee is a lot higher than the standard as well. That is $159. But there are some benefits to using the Guardian over the standard, and that is that there is no scaling rule. There's a micro scaling rule, but there is no consistency rule on this. And what's amazing about Blue Guardian Futures as well is that they have an instant funding option. So for those who want to just get funded straight away, you've got this option to do so. And what's great about the instant funding option on this is that there is no monthly fee. It's a one-time fee. Now, all of this is half price at the moment. It used to be $595 for a 50k account, which is actually quite expensive. But with the 50% option, you can get a 50k account just with an upfront fee. You don't have to pass any challenges. You can get paid out within that 14-day period as long as you keep on trading within that 14 days for a lovely one-time fee of $297. These 50k accounts usually cost around $297, or could be a bit less in some cases. But for a futures prop firm, for a one-time fee to get instantly funded, this is an absolute great deal for those who don't want to pass the challenge phase. And usually with instant funding options, I don't recommend people to do so, but with Blue Guardian Futures, they've actually made a really great instant funding option here that I think if people actually want to do this instant funding, they don't want to pass the challenge, then this is actually a really great deal and one of the best instant funding deals that I've seen in the prop firm space. And I'm not even joking with that. There are some factors that you have to consider if you want to do these instant funding options, and that is that the daily loss limit is 2% and the maximum drawdown is 4%. So these rules can be a bit tight, but as long as you're comfortable in your trading strategies and you're finding the right perfect entries, then it should be all good. There's no activation fee, no reset fee. There's no scaling rule, but there is a micro scaling rule and there's a consistency rule as well. So single day profits cannot exceed 20% of the total profits. The 100k account option used to cost $695, but it is $347, which is again a really great deal. Then you go on to the 150k option and it's even more of a better deal. It used to cost $795. For a 150k account, you can get it for $397. Absolutely amazing in my opinion. So the payouts happen weekly on standard accounts and bi-weekly on Guardian accounts and instant funding accounts. There is a catch with these payouts though, so you need to be aware of this before you consider buying an account. But if you're aware of this and you still want to buy an account on Blue Guardian, then that is absolutely great because it's still a great service. But here's the thing, your first few payouts are capped. So for the 50k account, it's $1,500 max per payout until you've had 3 successful payouts or past 60 days. Then there is no limits. You can get paid out however much you like. Also, your max drawdown gets adjusted after your first payout. It shifts to your starting balance plus $100. So don't pull everything out. Leave a bit of a buffer. You should also keep in mind that there is no news trading on this account. So you can't enter or exit positions within 2 minutes of major news events. And this is only when you're funded. So you can trade during the evaluation phase. You can trade the news trading if you know which way it's going and you want to try and pass it quickly. But as soon as you're funded, you cannot do this. Now, here's some tips, in my opinion, if you want to try and pass your challenge fast. I would go with the Guardian if you're really confident. It's higher targets, but there are no daily limits, so it gives you a bit more of an extra room. Obviously, you've got to pay that activation fee, and that is just one thing that you need to consider. But I believe if you've got the money, it is worth it because you don't have that daily loss limit. And the daily loss limit on the standard 2.5% is not really the best. And in my opinion, I reckon you should use micro contracts to scale steadily, especially early on in the challenge phase. Target small wins. Don't go for all these home runs because you have to build your consistency anyway. I'd target small wins. Don't go for the home runs. Don't go for those massive payouts where you go for a massive profit target just because of the consistency rule. If you fail, the resets are cheap on the standard. But honestly, If the promo is running, and this promo has been running for a while now, you're better off just starting buying a brand new account at $50. One of the big positives here is the community support that they do offer. They've nearly got 12,000 members in their Discord community, and their Discord is really active. Staff respond quickly, and from what I've seen, they're really transparent. And compared to a lot of the older firms, they are really transparent. Now, if I'm honest, the Trustpilot has mixed reviews, which can be expected with Trustpilot, but they're trending up. Some complaints about KYC issues, but payouts are consistently reported as smooth and fast, 24 to 48 hours via crypto or wire transfer. They used to not allow it, but they've also reinstated trade, copy, or access for your own accounts. There we go. That's why you should use Blue Guardian Futures. Click the link in our description below to sign up to Blue Guardian Futures. You can also find a full in-depth review in the link in our description below as well, where we go even more in depth into all the features that are available on Blue Guardian Futures. If you enjoyed this review, please leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to us for more trading content. And thank you for watching the video. I will see you in the next one.